Welcome to Math 600. In this video, we will go over how to navigate the course and go over the syllabus. So first thing we want to go to is our syllabus and weekly schedule link over on the left. And if we click on the first one here, we'll go to the syllabus. So this is Math 600, Statistics for Evidence-Based Practice. This course will be fully online. You can see my contact information, my email, office, and office phone. My office hours are Tuesday 2 to 4, Wednesday 3 to 5, and Thursday online 10 to 11. I'll show you guys how the online office hours work later in the video. And other hours are available on request. So if these hours don't work for you, go ahead and shoot me an email and we will figure something out. The textbook for this class is Statistics for Evidence-Based Practice by Kim and Mallory. You can see more information about this in the orientation link. For technology requirements, you will need to have access to a computer and you will need to purchase IBM SPSS, the standard version 25. We'll be using this throughout the entire course. And they do have a student discount called the Student Grad Pack, so this is cheaper than the normal version, and it's just solely for students. And there'll be more information on that in orientation section also. For the evaluation, we have homework as 40%, quizzes 15%, midterm 20%, and final 25%. Homework and short concept quizzes will be giving out weekly. And you will have an entire week dedicated to the midterm and a week dedicated to the final project. You can see more information about these also in the orientation link. For our policies, you guys can read through these on your own. They're pretty standard. For communication, make sure you're putting Math 600 in the email. And make sure you include the problem number or concept that you are struggling with. At the bottom we have our topical outline. So our first 1 to 4 weeks should seem pretty familiar to you. These will be a little bit of review, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth, and we're going to use SPSS to calculate these. So you should get a pretty firm foundation until week 6, then we will move on to more advanced topics. So next we're going to be looking at our weekly course calendar. So this will show you week by week when everything is due. For the first week, I'd like you guys to do an introduction discussion board, just introducing yourself to the class. And Sunday at midnight is when assignments are going to be due. So you can see that homework and quiz will be due each Sunday at midnight. Except for the weeks when we have midterm project and final project, those weeks will be dedicated solely to those. Alright, so the next link we want to go to is the orientation link. So to purchase your textbook, you can purchase it straight from the publisher, but I'd recommend purchasing it from either Amazon or another textbook website where you can get it much cheaper. If you want to rent it, you could do that. If you want to buy a used version, you can do that too. There does have a online code that goes with the book that gives you some additional resources. But that's up to you if you want to use that or not. For purchasing SPSS, IBM SPSS has a student grad pack website that I've provided the link for. There's 3 different partners they have that sell the grad pack. I found that the Hearn software is the cheapest, but you can check all of them. I have the link for that one below. And just make sure you get the standard version because the base version will not have what we need for the course. The 6-month version would be sufficient, and make sure you choose Windows if you have a Windows computer and Mac if you have a Mac computer. For our assignments, the homework should be a few questions each week. Make sure you post your answers and your SPS output directly to the Word document and then submit it to the Dropbox provided. For quizzes, these are just going to be short concept quizzes. They shouldn't take you longer than 20 minutes each week, and they will be mostly multiple choice and short answer, just to make sure you're getting the concepts down each week. And you can read more about the midterm and final projects below. So that is our orientation. I'm next going to show you what a typical week will look like. So you'll want to go into learning materials and go into the content folder of your week. So first we're going to look in week 1, and you'll see that the weekly schedule will be at the top to remind you what's due that week, and then you'll have your modules listed below, followed by your week 1 assignment and your quiz. So right here, if you click on the link, this is where you would submit your first homework assignment. And if you click on the quiz, you'll be able to take your first quiz right on Blackboard. If you click on the first module here, I will have notes available for you to follow along with the module. Sometimes we'll have things to fill in, just as a guide for you to work through the module. And feel free to watch all the videos and read through everything that follows along with your textbook. Alright, so the last thing we're going to look at here is our online classroom. So if you click on the online classroom link, this will take you into Blackboard Collaborate, and I will create a session for you guys when it's my office hours, and you'll just join the session and we will be able to share screens, send voice, video chat if need be, but this is a great resource. If you aren't able to make it to campus, we can set up time to have some office hours here. So that's pretty much it about the course. If you guys have any questions, please feel free